Am I going to be on YouTube?
I hope so. Okay, so this is Dan Maher, and he created this fabulous piece, sort of an evolution of design, you might say.
Yep.
And if you could just give us a little description, maybe, the basic facts, and we'll make you famous.
Of the piece, okay. This window is all about corn, and I love corn, but really the reason I made it was because I found these very cool corn buttering dishes, and we got the background sound of
the industrial sound.
The industrial sound,
yes.
That's right.
Just like industrial food.
The sound of work. But the corn pieces are from old corn buttering dishes that I cut up, and I put a silver stain on the glass and knocked off the high points to create these sort of reflections on the surface of the buttered corn. And then the centerpiece is from the bottom of a giant pig's foot jar, and it says, "This little pig went to market."
Okay, we're gonna move in.
And then the perimeter border is from old bourbon bottles, which is corn mash. And then the corner pieces are from Americana plates, which I got a little American eagle up on the left-hand side. But just this whole idea of, American corn, that's what it's all about.
I love that window. I had no idea that I was supposed to associate it with you.
That's me.
Yeah, I just wasn't making the connection.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Do you have like themes when you come up with these things? I know you're inspired by your objects and stuff, but do you theme your pieces like you were talking in your interview with our group with the American Glass Guild about letting the materials, like you've got your whiskey piece, your alcohol piece, and are there any specific subjects that you feel lend themselves more easily to industrial objects, like the perfumes, the snake oil stuff, and
this stuff comes to me. I'm totally responding to whatever the objects are. Like I was collecting in my peanut butter and jelly window, but the center part is a group of grapes, and then the whole background is all this white glass that are Mr. Peanut jar bottoms. But the grape piece that's in the center was from the bottom of a serving dish that was in the shape of a bunch of grapes, and I cut out the most favorable shape. But I had a bunch of those, and I was saving those to do a wine window where the whole background would be wine bottle bottoms, and then I would have this beautiful section of grapes in the center. And the box of the grape pieces was right next to my box of collection of the bottom Mr. Peanut jars. And so I was doing this whole series of non-traditional iconography, like the corn. Corn is like the iconographic late summer food. Einstein, very non-traditional iconography. Peanut butter and jelly is like the icon of the grammar school lunch.
So American.
So American. So I started to do a whole series of windows that were inspired as completely non-traditional iconography. And so the peanut butter and jelly, I saw the two of them together. It was almost like a Reese's peanut butter cup ad where these two boxes were next to each other. I said, I think I'll do a peanut butter and jelly window instead. So it's not like I'm seeking out a particular theme. In this one, I had the pig and the corn thing figured out. And then when I was trying to think what would go well around the perimeter and what color would go well, I thought, well, like brown booze bottles. But the perfect ones are corn mash. So,
right.
Sometimes it's a very serendipitous kind of thing. So I'm not necessarily setting out to do these themes. And like you mentioned just a minute ago about the quack medicine bottles, I found those in a Salvation Army, and I looked at the whole collection of them, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to cut those up? And thought somebody was going to sneak in the background. I thought, wouldn't it be cool to just cut them up and put them all together? And then as I learned more about the old quack medicine things, in 1906 they started the FDA, to stop these people from calling their stuff a cure, and then after that they could only call it a remedy. So I wanted to include all of that imagery in the window as well.
So somebody wants to buy your fabulous work. What is your website?
My website, www.dmstainedglass.com.
All right. Thank you so much. At the American Glass Guild Conference in Buffalo, 2009.
All righty.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. That's the best.
It is.
You're
I
going to
gotta
be
get
on
one of those
YouTube.
Oh my God, I don't think they're $200 now.
Oh yeah, they're cheap.
They're really cheap. Well, you say you're not going to fly. I wasn't following how you're doing it.
Which, this?
Yeah, or anything. You keep saying I'm